Welcome to this video module on how to succeed in network marketing using a daily method of operation. You know, there's so many people who they're new to this industry and they say, what do I do every day? How do I make sure on a daily basis I'm doing the right things? And, you know, it's just like if you were a personal trainer in a gym, someone would come to you and say, what do I need to do to get in shape? And you'd have a few simple things that if they focus on, they'll get in shape. And then they go away feeling comfortable, like, oh, thank God, all I got to do is these things. The business that we're involved in is very similar. It's a simple business. It's easy to screw up, so you want to follow the training system. It's easy to do things that don't duplicate, so you want to follow the training system. But it really is a simple business. And if you can keep these 5 points in your mind and do these every single day, bar none, do them. If you decide not to, decide in advance, today I'm taking the day off from the business. I'm not going to do the business at all today. So you go to bed at night feeling okay. It's almost like people who are getting in good shape, they'll tell you to have a cheat day to eat whatever you want. Don't work out if you don't want. And that helps people stay the course, but they know it in advance. I'm not staying on my diet today. I'm not staying in my workout routine. It's okay to take a day off in this industry. Take as many as you want off. Just know what you're doing. Know that you're not progressing your business forward. And if you're going to build your business, make sure you're doing these 5 things every single day. If you're going to do 10 minutes a day, make sure you do these 5 things for 10 minutes. If you're going to do an hour a day, 5 things for an hour. 10 hours a day, for these 5 things for those 10 hours. And if you can get your arms around this, you'll see how you can have an expected result from this business. And it really is this easy. These are the 5 things you do as a network marketer. And as you get better at these, you become an expert. Number 1, pretty simple. You share the business with people. Every day, share the business. Number 2, share the products and services with people. Number 3, build relationships with your upline and your downline and people that aren't in the business. Number 4, promote the upcoming events. That could be a conference call. It could be a 3-way call. It could be a video. It could be a regional, a national, or a weekly event, a PBR. And personal growth. There's an old saying, build me so I can serve you. You know, your ability to deal with issues, your ability to deal with people's ups and downs emotionally, your ability to deal with the trials of this business comes from you growing. Your ability to be a rock that people can count on comes from your personal growth. So make sure you're doing things on a daily basis that can grow yourself so you can serve others. It's amazing. There was a survey done years ago on when you joined a business, why did you join it? And the number 1 reason wasn't the financial plan, wasn't the products, wasn't the service, wasn't the company, wasn't the executive team, wasn't the training system, wasn't the country they're involved in, wasn't the startup fee. The number 1 reason you selected your company was because of your sponsor's abilities and support. What kind of sponsor are you? Do you see how personal growth could help you become a better sponsor? So although you don't get paid today for it, there's an intangible created through the Sunday leadership calls. I've seen people's lives change and they become leaders in this business and in this industry because of just the Sunday leadership calls. So you got the Sunday leadership calls, you've got the books or CDs or tapes, plug in and get your personal growth. Promoting events, there's no question. Events build your business. Events educate your people. Events inspire. Events give the big picture. Put people in events and always have in your mind, what event am I supposed to be promoting right now? What's the next event that I'm promoting right now? And of course, you're promoting events to people in the business and you're promoting PBRs, 3-way calls, and weekly meetings to people that aren't in the business. That's these 2, right? So make sure you're always promoting. Building relationships with your upline. You want to know who you've got in your camp with you. A lot of people in your upline are not in your camp. They're lazy. They're not doing anything. They may tell you they're doing stuff, but who's really there and educating themselves who can do the right 3-way call for you? Not everybody who does a 3-way call is going to get everybody in. You could have the best person in this company do the 3-way call and someone won't join. But you also can put people on with the wrong people. So get to know, build relationships so that your upline knows, hey, this person's serious. I am going to help them. You form that relationship where you're both committed to it. All right, so build relationships with your upline, build relationships with your team, your downline. Reach out to them every day. Just let them know you care. Let them know you're there. Even the ones that aren't working it right now, send them a text if you have to. Just something to touch them and let them know I'm here. I'm here for you. One of the definitions of a leader is someone who can move people without physically touching them. How are you moving your team? What are you doing to build relationships with your downline right now? Are you just acting like you know it all? Because they don't want that. They want a relationship with their upline. Don't you want a relationship with your upline? Do you want to work with someone who makes you prove your worth before they'll give you any time. There's companies filled with that in this industry. That's not who we are. We want to work with people in our teams that are working hard, and I want to work with people in the upline that I can trust and who have my back. And I got to know they have my back. Otherwise, I don't want to put people on the phone with them. You want the same thing. And this also involves building relationships with people that aren't in the business yet so you can expand your warm market. If you're invited to a party, go. If you're invited to something, go to it. Hang out. Get a little more social at local events. Ask some people for some business cards. Send them an email when you get home. Hey, it was nice meeting you. If I ever come across anyone looking for a home, I'll tell them about your business. You're a real estate agent. Start exposing yourself to people. Meet some people on Facebook. Spend some more time building relationships. But don't be the person who says, hi, how you doing? What's your name? Great, nice to meet you. Act like you want a relationship and then just recruit them right away. Build a real relationship. Share the products and services every day. That's where the rubber meets the road. These are intangibles that you need to have that help support your business, but this is where revenues grow. This means your store is open for business. If you're not sharing the business with people, you don't have the willingness to do this, it's like you own a Subway restaurant, but you never unlock the doors and you turn the light off and say closed. Does it matter how good Subway is? Does it matter how much advertising they're doing on TV? Does it matter how good their subs are and how many people in your local town want one if you keep the doors locked and don't show up? That's what you're doing if you're in this company and you're not exposing people. Don't you feel, I feel a sense of responsibility. When I learned about these services and these products, I felt a responsibility for everyone I knew, for our country, for everyone I know. I wanted them to know about these products and services. It was my obligation to share it. See, I found something great, and I have some people who don't know about it, and I just get to be the connector. How they respond with that connection doesn't matter, but you should feel obligated, or maybe you don't believe yet enough, and you want to up your education a little bit so you can get to the point where you go, you know what, everybody I know needs to know about this. They can say no, but everyone I need to know needs to know about it, or everyone I know needs to know about it. Same with the business. Now, there's something called the law of averages. If you share the business every day, first of all, I played a little bit of basketball, okay? I've shot a few free throws. Not very good at it. But you know what? I can make 4 or 5 in a row. I can even make 8 or 9 in a row on a good day. I've made 15 in a row before, never more. And if Michael Jordan came here, I bet he's made 60 or 70 in a row. If we had a free throw shooting contest, who do you think would win? Michael Jordan. But wait a minute. What if it's only 3 shots? If it's only 3 shots, is there a chance that I could beat him if we only did 3 shots? Could I make all 3 sometimes and him miss one of those 3? Yeah. Now, if we shot 10, he's going to beat me. If we shoot 20, for sure he's going to beat me. If we shoot 100, there's not a chance I'm even going to come close. But the law of averages says if you do something over time, you get real good at it. If you just talk to one person a day about this business, at the end of a year, you've talked to 365 people about this business. Do you think you'll be a little confident? Do you think you'll know the exposure process pretty good? Do you think you'll be able to handle rejection a little bit? Do you think you'll know how to promote the next event pretty good? And do you think if you approach 365, even if the first 100 you're bad at it, do you think the next 265 you'd be pretty darn good? And do you think you'd have a lot of success? And what if just 1 out of 20 got involved? What's 1 out of 20 of 365? 15, 20 people have gotten involved? How do you do in your business if you've got that many already? And because of the easy way to get started in this business and become a member and business builder, you'll get a lot more than 1 out of 20 to say yes. So let the law of averages be on your side. Do a little bit every day, and you'll get real good at this business. Do this every day, and at the end of the day, you go to bed and say, did I live as a 10 today? On a scale of 1 to 10, was I a network marketer as a 10, as a 5, as a 2, as a 1, or a 0, with 10 being the best? And if you can lay your head on the pillow and say, I did all 5 today, you lived as a 10. And if you can live as a 10 every day you decide to do this business and not just focus on one of these things, not just focus on calling your downline and say, what are you doing today? What'd you do today? What'd you do today? But leading by example, doing these yourselves, you'll have so much activity in the funnel. It'll be an exciting business. You'll love the business. It won't drive you nuts anymore. You'll love it. You won't just be hoping for success. You'll know you're on your way for success. And this daily method of operation will get you there. I thank you for watching this video. Apply it and you win.